Today I fucked up for not knowing the exact meaning of the word pimping and accidentally asking for goat porn. This was about a week ago. I was coming home from a job I did with some friends and they were cool enough to give me a ride back. So picture this, I'm sitting in the back, middle seat of their pickup, buddy 1 is driving and buddy 2 is in pass side. These guys are brothers and they were telling me about their goats and what's new at their home. Then buddy 1 says, hey, so we took Paco, big male goat, and we started pimping him out with all the girl goats hee. Then buddy 2 goes, yeah, he's having a good time out there, that's for sure. To which I respond, in pure innocence and in my own normal voice, got any pictures? Pure silence filled the car. Buddy 1 looks into the rear view mirror and stares at me right in the face with the most disgusted face you can ever imagine and whispers, "Where are the few you?" Buddy 2 just sat there laughing, but the thing that caught me off guard, like the thing that made me go, oh, yeah, I just shat out of my mouth, was buddy 1's reaction. Because in my mind it was a legitimate question. Like I was confused at why he was confused. Then he starts laughing too and goes, do you know what a pimp is? And I go, yeah, he's that big mafia guy that wears leopard skin suits and she right? And he asked, okay, but do you know what he does? No, I guess I don't know what he does exactly. Bro, he's like the owner of all the brothels and gets money from all the prostitutes that he hires. So at this point, looking back at the situation, he didn't even use the word pimping correctly because Paco was not a pimp but like a full-out male prostitute since he was banging all the female goats. Anyway, back to the story. After some quiet moments we all picked up laughing as hard as we could. Haha, do you have pictures? Yeah, that was pretty damn funny tbh. Pretty great moment. Nonetheless it was still pretty embarrassing and sort of a slap in the face. But hey, at least now I know the correct terminology. Too long didn't read, thought I knew what pimped meant, failed miserably, got embarrassed, accidentally asked for goat porn. I guess the brothers were using pimp in the sense of I pimped out my ride, as in I customized my car, or something. This slang shit is getting out of hand. Oh, and before I forget, I asked for a picture because I thought they dressed Paco up like a pimp. Natural Geographic, my dude. We've all watched it. My favorite is the octopuses. Paco was the direct object, not the subject. He was being pimped out, correct grammar they had. Hilarious story though. Today I fucked up by urinating in a bleach container. I was doing the laundry and I needed the bathroom, but someone was in the shower, so I wait. 20 minutes pass and they are still showering. I couldn't hold it anymore so I grabbed a half-empty jug of bleach and I let it rip without a second thought. Felt relieved but then the liquid started foaming up like a science experiment and it was spilling everywhere so I rushed it to a sink. I started feeling lightheaded. I decided to pour it out and then wash the sink. That's when I was hit with this extreme dizziness. It felt like the air was being sucked out of my lungs and I felt like I was gonna pass out. I realized it was the bleach doing this so I went outside for fresh air and did a Google search. Apparently the ammonia in my urine mixed with the bleach caused a chemical reaction. It released a toxic gas called chloramines. In its most deadly form it becomes phosgene gas, mustard gas. So yay, I messed up big time. At this point the panic settles in, I question if I will die. Feeling dizzy, how embarrassing it would be to die like this, the regret, why didn't I choose a different container? I should have grabbed the detergent container, not the bleach. Time passes, I feel fine. I opened all of the windows in the house to let it air out and everything is okay now. Too long didn't read. The ammonia in my urine mixed with the bleach created a chemical reaction releasing toxic gas and I nearly passed out breathing it in. Lamau. I mean I hope you're okay but you legit made chlorine gas by whizzing in bleach. As a chemistry student that's hilarious. Seriously though I hope you're alright. Call poison control or get medical attention, I think, just in case. Definitely. You can still get chemical pneumonia. You're not supposed to turn your piss into mustard gas. Okay, but like, you didn't have a water bottle or a cup or something? Not this time. I know pee is sterile, but it just feels so unsanitary to pee into a cup. Why didn't you pee outside? Busy neighborhood, fence is short, no trees or bushes to hide behind, wanted to save myself the embarrassment of people seeing me. Today I fucked up by pretending to listen to music. A couple of years ago I shared a hospital room with a girl in her early 20s for maybe a week. We got along great, we were both there for similar reasons and we were around the same age. Well, one day her boyfriend came over to visit. Asked them if I should leave for a while so they can talk, but they said I could just stay. Since I didn't want to listen in on their conversation, I put on some music over my headphones and started reading a book. After a while, right when one song ended and there was a few seconds of silence before the next one started, I heard a quiet moan. I immediately froze in place and paused my music, just to confirm if I really just heard what I believed I heard. Sure enough, here it was again. Tried to peek over at my roommate and her BF and saw that both of them were sitting with their backs towards me. His hand was between her legs and she was moving around quite a lot. No idea how they expected me not to notice this much movement. I even heard him asking her if he should continue, because I'm right there. But she said that it's okay and I won't notice, because I'm listening to music. After the initial shock and disgust, I decided to just ignore them and mind my own business. That was until my roommate got up and knelt in front of her BF, very obviously preparing to give him a blowjob. Mind you, this room was directly next to the nurse's station and had a small window connecting the two rooms. There were blinds blocking the direct view, but if a nurse would look through it at the right angle, they definitely would have seen them doing this. At this point I decided this was too much. I didn't want to have this happening right next to me, so I cleared my throat and put the book on the nightstand next to my bed, trying to pretend I haven't seen anything. Then I took off my headphones and left the room to pretend to go to the toilet. When I came back, they were sitting on the bed again, acting like nothing weird ever happened. After that, I didn't put my headphones back on, because I definitely didn't want to encourage them to continue. She got moved to a different floor a couple of days after this and I also moved rooms, so thankfully I never had to see her or her BF ever again. Too long didn't read, pretended to listen to music. My hospital roommate started to get sexual with her BF, because she thought I wouldn't notice. Should I leave? No, we want you to stay. Yeah, that's what confused me the most, lol. So, if you were actually listening to music, it sounds like the blowjob would have been full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. The head would have been full with something, but I don't think it would be steam. Geez lol, they had zero fucks, someone was in the same room. I would be panicking. Oh, I was, believe me lol. Reminds me of the time I stayed at a friend's house. There was a few of us and I fell asleep on a mattress next to two friends, a guy and a girl. She openly told me the next day that they had done stuff on the mattress next to me while I slept. What is wrong with people? Vomiting face. What is with this? I have seen so many posts about people getting caught in situations like this. It's so disgusting to force people to third wheel like this. Having sex in front of someone without permission is so gross. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.